Skiing, hiking, dining, and more await travelers visiting the charming city of Bloomington, Indiana. Jordan Smith is the leisure marketing manager for Visit Bloomington. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I love your town. Great restaurants, just a great place to be. And there's so many things going on this winter, like the Freeze Fest. Tell me about it.
Oh, yes, Freeze Fest. It is our 4th annual Freeze Fest, and it's taking place Thursday, January 18th through Saturday, the 20th. It is free, frozen fun for the entire family. I know, that's a lot of F words, right? There's going to be ice sculptures on display, carving demonstrations. That's taking place in front of the mill on North Madison Street. So many things going on, especially on Thursday from 5 to 7. You have the opportunity to kind of get out of the cold and sample up to 24 different chilies. That's right, bowls or cups of chili. For $15, all those proceeds go to Mother Hubbard, which is the local food pantry. Friday is, of course, the big ice battle that takes place at 7 o'clock. There are 2 teams of ice carvers fighting for the coveted golden chainsaw trophy. And they have 30 minutes to transform an ordinary block of ice into a frozen masterpiece. And Saturday's family fun day all day long. There's going to be s'more station, hot chocolates, cookie decorating inside the mill, ice games made out of ice. It's really fun. A photo area and so much more. And you can find all the information of that at freezefest.com. We'd love to have you out there.
It sounds like so much fun and a visual delight in so many ways. One of the things that people might not think about when they're heading up to Bloomington is all the outdoor opportunities for hiking and skiing. Walk us through some of that, Jordan.
Absolutely. Of course, we are an outdoorsy town. We love to exercise. We love to get out. There's plenty of trails. One of the best places to see, in my opinion, during the winter, especially after it snows, you need to go to Griffey Lake. And there are a couple of trails, and they're all relatively easy for people like me. You need a little easier trail to kind of, especially in those kind of inclement weather conditions. There's the Wetlands Trail. It's about 0.2 miles. The Lanham Trail, it's a little over half a mile. Griffey Creek Trail, that's about 1.5 miles. Of course, if you want one of the more difficult hikes for the more experienced hikers, the North Shore Loop, it's about 2 miles of two trails that kind of connect. And the reason it's difficult, there's some steep slopes and fallen trees, rock outcrops, narrow pathways. You know, it does have some of the best views in all of Griffey Lake, especially in the snow. You have the Bean Blossom Bottoms Nature Preserve. It's about 800 acres of wetland nature preserves and a 2.5 mile boardwalk trail with 4 observation areas, decks to see some unobscured views of the land. It's really, really nice. And of course, the Charles C. Dean Wilderness in the Hoosier National Forest. It's 36 miles of hiking, backpacking, even horseback riding. And the Hickory Ridge Fire Tower is there. If you want to make the walk, climb up 110 feet tall to see some of the best views in all of the Hoosier National Forest. You have to see that.
So, Jordan, all this information, which is overwhelming and exciting, where can our viewers go to really review what we just talked about?
Absolutely. Just head over to our website. That's visitbloomington.com. You can find everything from restaurants, things to see and do. We have a calendar of events. If you'd like to learn more about Freeze Fest, it's freezefest.com. But everything you need to know about what's going on in Bloomington, things to see and do, go to visitbloomington.com.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.